Yo, 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 yo. What a beautiful soul. God gave me this message for you. And he told me to help allow you mofos scale to, okay, he didn't say it like that. Sorry. He told me to help you guys scale upwards of $10,000 per month in 2025 or before. And what would I do if I wanted to rescale from that point, which I've done multiple times, by the way. We're also going to dive deep into the 3 main skill sets for you guys to master. We're going to learn more about the roadmap, how I approach things, and we're also going to talk about the timeline and duration, like how long should it actually take you. If you are an entrepreneur watching this and you're looking to start or scale an online coaching business or an agency, this video is going to be for you. If you are already an online coach or an agency owner and you're stuck and you just want to get to that first 10K month, this video is definitely going to be for you. So if we were to rewind back to June of 2022, that was the first time I ever invested into like a genuine mentor, because I invested in a lot of courses in the past. But this is the first time I invested in a genuine mentor on how to build my first business, and it was an online social media marketing agency. Shout out to y'all. Bear this in mind, I looked at every business model out there. I tried everything in the past. I tried dropshipping. I tried the affiliate marketing thing. I tried, what else is out there really? I tried it all. Everything you heard, like the ebooks and long story short, I settled on social media marketing agency, and I really realized one thing. I realized that every business model is exactly the same. They all have marketing, sales, and product or service fulfillment. So it didn't matter like what people were pitching as a model. It's all the same stuff. As long as you have a product or service you're selling and you're marketing it and you know how to sell it via sales page or, through a sales call of some sort, then it's all the same. You just need to learn skill sets. I settled on a social media marketing agency. I took about 3 months blood, sweat, and tears, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week of just learning this skill set. In July of 2022, I even hired a contractor to do the service delivery for me, which is what they normally teach you, right? I didn't want to freaking sell Facebook ads or email marketing, so I wanted to get someone else to do it. I hired that person. And in those 3 months, I did not make a freaking single dollar online. Why? It wasn't because I didn't know what I was doing. Obviously, I was avoiding outreach, which is how to actually make the money. But it was because one thing I realized, and this is just my lesson, I'm not saying this is you, but this was me. I was not passionate about email marketing or Facebook ads. I did not care to learn about those 2 things at the time. It didn't make sense for me. So what did I do? I wanted to be a coach. So this is where the skill set of realizing that all business models are the same made sense. Because all I didn't switch anything else in the business. I fired the contractor, and all I did was switch the offer. And I recreated a new offer teaching people who are beginner entrepreneurs how to learn the same skill sets of marketing and sales that I just learned, and teaching them how to build offers, ironically, for whatever passion project they wanted to sell, and I would help them sell it. And that offer crushed. In October 11th, 2022, I landed my first client. It was a $497 client. I made my first dollar online, and within 2 months, I made $5,500 in profit my first 2 months online. And if we just fast forward, I remember I was stuck and I was trapped. I didn't understand how to get past that barrier. I was selling $1,200 packages at $199 a week for 6 weeks. I was closing deals every single day, and I was getting my leads through TikTok. If you guys go through my TikTok, you'll see the past in my history. Scroll through that, you'll see that every single day I was posting on TikTok to acquire leads. So I was doing really well, and I was getting people results, but there was definitely something missing as to scalability. And the one thing I came to conclusion of was not the lead flow. It was the fact that I didn't know how to close high ticket sales deals at a high level. Therefore, it was in that moment where I knew that I needed to invest into another mentor, which I did. I dropped under the bag. I worked with an 8-figure company. It was a $30 million entrepreneur. We learned high ticket sales and closing. We fast forward into 2023. That's where I became a closer, and I really learned how to collect cash online. I did about $250,000 within 6 months at that company. I had a $60,000 cash month, 2 $22,000 weeks, and an $18,000 day. This is not profit, by the way, it's revenue, 10 to 20% profits. However, I learned how to collect cash for an 8-figure version of the company that I was already working at. And I also studied their systems from the inside out. I learned everything about this 8-figure company at a high level. I saw each and every division. I talked to every single virtual assistant that worked there. I got the data. In fact, when I quit that company to start my own again, somebody else actually said, hey man, I need a sales manager. And I looked at him and I said, okay, I got you. I became a sales manager for him. I ended up jumping straight to becoming a COO. And within 2 months of being at that company, I took his program, his company, from $40,000 a month and doubled it to $75,000 a month just by installing my sales systems and installing my new team. And so we doubled his revenue. I ended up leaving that company too, and we fast forward now officially to where we are. And I started Nor Prosperity, the company y'all know and love. And I took it from zero to $20,000 profit within 2 months. Actually, no, within 45 days of launch. And we launched in March of 2024. And this was with a team, by the way. If you fast forward to right now, I started an offer again from zero again, and I fired my whole team. This was now we're getting into October of this year, so just last month. My whole team is fired. I only have me and a part-time virtual assistant and like a freelancer video editor. And within less than 12 hours per week of work, I still managed with just 3 clients to grab $9,229 in profit at 98% profit actually, within 15 days, working less than 12 hours per week and not even really focusing on client acquisition. There's no ads that I paid for this to acquire these leads. I tell people this all the time. I say you don't necessarily need more leads all the time. You just need to do a better job with the leads that you already have. And so now that you're more caught up to where we are, right? We're at a $20,000 a month run rate again on a brand new offer, and I still haven't even launched ads to acquire clients. And on top of that too, I didn't say this secret though, it's monthly recurring revenue. So this $9,229 that we actually collected up front is going to be recurring for the next few months. It was all them trials and tribulations that I learned the best business model for me. And my goal for you is to teach you how to build a business around your life and not your life around your business. So as business gets bigger, life gets better and not worse. I want you to have the location freedom you want. I'm in the Philippines right now. I used to be in California. I went to Costa Rica a few months ago. I went to all across the Philippines. I'm about to go to Bali in the next few weeks. And I want that same lifestyle for you. I want you to make as much money as you want. This business is going to go upwards of $30,000, $50,000 within the next few months. And I really want you to do it on your own terms. When I say less than 12 hours per week, it seems bazonkers, but it's true. So I want that for you as well. Even if you're a beginner and you're just looking to scale, it's possible for you because I did it myself and I want to fast track your success as well. So let's get into it. Okay. The first thing that we have to get down, obviously, is our offer. Here's the thing about building an irresistible offer. If you guys know the Alex Hormozi offer Bible, it's build an offer so irresistible that it's stupid for people to say no. And that's really cool and all. But there's this one very haunting thing that always happens in the online coaching space. Agency owners, not so much. Coaches, definitely. And it's that clients will buy into your program and they go through the 12, 16, 6-month promise that you said you would take them along for the price that you paid for or that they paid for. And then they say, okay, bye. And they disappear forever. And what this haunting loop does is it means that every single month, for you to consistently hit $10,000 per month, you have to continuously sign clients every single time. The churn is high. You have to always look for new clients, and leads either buy or they die. That's a big no-no for me. That's not how my universe works anymore. I've been there, not fun. So if you want to learn something different, this is what I do. The agency space has this a lot. But for online coaches, I don't see it that often. And it's about turning your offer so irresistible that it's stupid for clients to leave. How do we do that? We need to build a painkiller, resellable offer where you can sell it to a client that's a dream client, someone you genuinely want to work with long term for more than just 6 months, upwards of a year or two. And you want to build out these milestones and these visions for them that they know that the longer they work with you, the more problems you'll solve for them, which makes them want to continue working with you. I'll give you an example of this. Okay, for me, I told you guys I used to sell my offer when I first got started at $199 a week for 6 weeks, about $1,200 package. This was when I was a brand new beginner in the space, didn't really understand what was going on. And then after I took Nor Prosperity from $0 to $20,000 a month with my sales team, I was selling about a $3,000 to $5,000 package. Some packages were upwards of $8,000, $500 a week for 16 weeks with one-on-one with me. And here's the thing though, the problem with those two businesses is that, yes, I was doing weekly prices, but these weekly prices were not retainers, they were payment plans, and they're not the same thing. So when I was doing these payment plans, it meant that these leads bought into me, they purchased the program, and then their payments stopped, and they officially had access to whatever I was giving them onwards forever. And for me, I had to upsell them into a different program to basically get them to pay more, which meant that I had to create multiple different offers for them to basically increase the lifetime value of the customer. That is not what I do anymore. Okay, as of right now, what I do is make my offers look like this. So I told you guys, I sold my one-on-ones for $500 a week for 16 weeks. The thing about that is it's one-to-one mentorship. And for every problem that you solve as a coach, there's always another problem and a new world that opens up. So it's my job to set the foundation, and it's your job to set the first 12, 16 weeks, 6 months they spend with you as building their foundation for them to survive, for them to maintain that line and have the right foundation for them to hit quote unquote $10,000 a month or whatever your promise is. Okay. Now, after they have that foundation, the reason why you can resell them into another 16 weeks is because after they have those foundations set, more problems come in. And they're problems that you're prepared to solve. So it's easy. When someone buys with you once, they'll pay with you again. People don't buy coaching, they buy coaches. So if they relate to you, they trust you, they like you, and you got them great results in your first 16 weeks with them, then it makes it 10 times easier for them to say, you know what, I want to continue working with you for all these other problems that came up in my universe. Now the lifetime value per each client is increased. So now I'm reselling these clients and I'm also getting rid of their pain. See what I'm saying? Your first 16 weeks of your offer should be a painkiller. The next time they resell into you, it should be the vitamins that take care of all the other fun stuff that they want to get taken care of. I'll give you an example of this. For me, you guys rock with me. I will show you how to get to consistent $10,000 months and build the right foundations in your business first, and especially with the offer, so you can focus less on client acquisition and focus more on generating results for your clients and just keeping clients rather than getting more clients every single month. Now you're at consistent 10 grand months, it's consistent cash flow, monthly recurring revenue, and if you want to scale, it's as simple as us maybe running ads or fixing your acquisition method and getting you to scale. After that point, there's another time, like let's say I get you there to your first 16 weeks. After that point, maybe you want to hire a virtual assistant, right? Like me. For my virtual assistant, I don't track any stats. They do all the tracking. I don't onboard or offboard clients. They do all the onboarding and offboarding. I don't do the payroll. I don't do commissions. They do it all for me. Or you might also want to hire a setter, an appointment setter, to be placed in your business to handle the DMs for you and get you out of the DMs for good, right? I'm sure you don't want to be freaking DMing forever, but you got to master the skill set first, which is why that's what we focus on. And then we can replace you. But you see how there's milestones that you could hit over time working with a guy like me. That's exactly what we want to set up in your offer, milestones. So they want to continue reselling back into your program. That's what I would do. Second skill set I would focus on, it's essentially marketing, right, at the end of the day, but I will tell you this, I call it connecting, and there's also Instagram ads. Okay, for connecting, you're not entirely sending hundreds of cold DMs. I never do that. In fact, if I were to have someone do any form of connecting that I do, I hire people out to do that. Anytime they're doing the connecting for me, it's still warm. It's never cold. It always is based off either an ad that they post or it's based off a genuine real relationship. But I never do cold one-to-ones, cold calls, none of that stuff. That's not me. Okay, I know how to, I just don't do it. What I like to focus on is building real, genuine, valuable relationships with people. That's the truth on how you're gonna make money online. And it takes a lot of handshakes still. You still want to connect with people. I'm not telling you to send hundreds of cold DMs saying, hey, if I could show you how to get 5K today, would you be open to joining my program? No. What I want you to do is focus on genuinely getting handshakes with people, whether it's in person or through referrals or on Instagram. Follow people on social media, connect with real people, build real relationships, and provide real value. I call it leading with service. That's the concept. Don't lead with an appointment. Don't lead with a pitch. Lead with some service. It's a check-in. It's a, hey, how are you doing? I hope you've been blessed today. I did make some free videos and I just want to send it over to you. I feel like this will help you out. Those things build rapport and those things take care of clients. Those things make people want to be your client because you just help them for free, right? As Ramosi kind of says this, give until they ask, right? Gary Vaynerchuk says something similar. He says, give, ask. Choose your version of it, right? There's no right or wrong answer. I would just say continue to give and continue to put goodwill out there because it will reflect back onto you and connect with people. That's how you're going to get more people into an appointment setting / sales system. The next thing that I want to also talk about is like paid services to acquire leads. I just talked about organic services. This is now paid. Okay, Instagram ads. If you go check out my Instagram, you probably found me through this. I created one simple Instagram ad. I put a couple of dollars behind it a day. It's nothing more expensive than like $30 a day, unless you want to do more or less. It's up to you. Really don't matter. Okay? But I put ads on, one simple ad that calls you guys out, that called you out, asked you to go into my funnel and check out all my content. All it does as the ad, it just gets more eyeballs on your offer. That's all it does. So I would practice taking some risk of creating and putting together your first ad. If you want help with that, drop a comment and let me know. The goal of this skill set, though, is understanding multiple ways to bring people into your universe and into your world. That's how you generate leads. What you're going to have to do from then on, though, is you're going to have to nurture these leads. Let me tell you something. There's 5 core functions of a business. Number 1, lead gen. Number 2, lead nurture. Number 3, conversion. Number 4, delivery. And number 5, retention, resell, and upsell. I just taught you guys about retention, resell, and upsell. I'm not going to teach you guys too much about delivery. You're going to have to figure that one out. We'll talk about conversion after this. But right now we're talking about lead gen and lead nurture. You now understand lead generation. Connect with people, film some ads. Lead nurture consists of 2 methods. You can either nurture leads over the phone, which is what I'm really damn good at, or you can nurture leads through content, pre-built content. And that's a really great skill set to have too. So if you understand this, I'm not just running ads to basically acquire clients. I'm running ads to get more eyeballs onto me and show people that I have an offer. The sauce, though, is them going through my Instagram account and my YouTube channel and seeing how much value we have. And through my content, you could tell I'm here for coaches and agency owners. I'm not really here for anybody else right now. You could tell. So all the people who aren't fits are going to disappear. And all the people who are fits are going to feel called out, going to feel relatable to. And they're going to see, do I resonate with this guy? Is he giving me some value? That's what they're looking for. So that's what we plug into. If I'm consistently building a relationship with you, consistently sending you assets personally by me, assets I've created that could help you scale or help you get your dream outcome. And I'm also posting content consistent enough, not over deliberate. I'm not posting 5 reels a day, like every day, but consistent enough. And I'm always in front of you and you're always watching my stories. You're always seeing my data pop up and you're starting to resonate more with who I am. Maybe you like nature too and you like the fact that I have chickens, right? Those stuff are all psychological cognitive biases that nurture you and make you from cold to warm. The ad brings you into my world. The content nurtures you to get you to like me a little more, build trust and authority with me. And if I'm already in DMs with you too, consistently building a relationship, you best believe I'm gonna get you in the sales process as soon as possible. But I'm not gonna be a pushy guy, which actually takes me to the final skill that you should be mastering, and that's high ticket setting and closing. And people always think setting appointments is just through DMs. No, I mean the skill set that people neglect a lot. It's setting appointments over the phone. Ask my clients, go to Savvy Expat, Evan Laresca, and go ask him how important phone setting is. The skill set took him from $11,000 in the last 365 days. He hit $11,000 a month by himself in the last 365 days. But then with me, his first 5 days, he did $7,500 his first week, his first 5 days. Go ask him, right? Go ask my other clients. And if you've ever been on the phone with me, you know how freaking great that skill set is. Setting appointments over the phone is the thing that helped me do those $22,000 weeks and that $18,000 day. It's a great skill set. So you got to learn how to do that. I have some videos on it if you want to go check out my channel. I think I have even a script in one of the videos. So go have fun. Go bazonkers on that. Let me explain a little bit as to why I tell you guys to master phone setting though. DM setting will get somebody to go from a DM to a call. Phone setting though, which is what people neglect. A lot of people like to do DM straight to a closing call. The reason why I don't like that is because if I'm on a DM with you and I don't watch your content or I'm not that familiar with you, going straight to a closing call feels way too obligatory. Way too obligatory. And 9 times out of 10, I still gotta cook you, is what I like to say, and go get you from warm to hot on a closing call just for you to buy on that call or within 2 calls later. So instead of treating my first call with you as a closing call, I treat my first call with you as an appointment setting call, and I don't hop on Zooms. I actually just do it over the phone. Why? I could be in my pajamas, I could be in bed, I could be traveling the world, I could be at the beach. I've done that so many times. I was at a Wendy's drive-thru setting an appointment with somebody. You could do this anywhere. So I'll be setting an appointment with you over the phone, and I'm still asking questions, qualifying if you're the right fit or not, and I can actually decline you before even wasting my time getting on a Zoom. I can decline if you're not the right fit. If I sense you're the right fit, I can get you to understand my opportunity and ask you the question, if I showed you this opportunity and it was affordable for you, would you be open to investing in yourself if that was the case? I can get you to say yes. Of course I'd be open to investing. I can get you to be open and willing to know that I have a mentorship and that I have an investment that you're gonna have to do, and I'm gonna test your levels. And if you're not ready yet, I could decline you and push you away. I don't have to waste my time on the Zoom. I don't have to show up like this pretty on a Zoom call just for you to say, I don't wanna buy your thing right now. No. So that's why appointment setting makes sense. But you still gotta master high ticket sales and closing. Don't forget, I was a kid who was doing $199 a week for 6 weeks. And obviously not every person closed. And times where I pitched 3K, I wonder why people didn't close. Now I look back at my calls and I'm like disgusted. I love that kid. I'm so glad he grew up. But I look back at my calls and I see that version of Ro and I see the version of me now. And I do not regret investing into a mentor to learn those skill sets of high ticket sales and closing. So to you, I would honestly recommend it. Go invest into a mentor. A couple more things. After learning the right frameworks and learning that skill set of high ticket sales, I am so confident that I could sell anything to anyone at any time. And so what that means is if I know all the people I'm helping and targeting very well, and I have a lot of products in mind, I know that whoever's in front of me is always going to be a lead that I can convert into a sale. And I don't look at people like sales. Like I don't. I look at you human to human. I care about you and I love you. So I want to make sure you're good. Okay. I would never sell you anything that wouldn't make sense for you in the first place. That's a bar I teach that I tell people literally on the phone because it's true. But understand that skill set is freaking amazing. It's highly required. I took Nor Prosperity actually from $0 to $20,000 a month, that 45-day period, with absolutely no marketing. People think I'm crazy. I say no marketing. Technically, we acquired leads through Facebook groups at the time, and we posted ads on Facebook groups that weren't paid. They're just like, in Facebook group, a little ad. And then my DM setters would get the lead, DMs them, and then I get on a phone call with them. But these people didn't know my face, they didn't know my name, they didn't really care about my company. They like completely cold leads. Why is it that we generated 20 grand in 45 days just because someone hop on a phone call with me? Phone calls or calls equal proximity. It's like the fast track shortcut to people building trust and like factors with me. If you have to watch my content, I have to like rely on you watching my content just for you to, totally rock and roll with me. And they say the statistics like about 7 hours you want to spend with somebody, 7 hours or less. So imagine you having to watch 7 hours of my content. I could just fast track that by number one, being in a relationship with you where I'm sending you stuff. But number two, you spend proximity with me. And that proximity, instead of me relying on you watching my content to qualify yourself, I'm on the phone with you and I can make sure you're qualified or not and get all the data I need, not just to close you, but to actually know that I can help you out and change your life. I can get all that data on the phone. So that's exactly what I will do. See what I'm saying? That's why that skill set is so powerful. That's the same skill set that I would honestly tell everyone to like learn and master the most. And then building an offer that's retention based, that's madly important. And then the Instagram ads and the connecting stuff, that's the easy part. That's the stuff that is like, you have to hammer that out on a daily basis. Okay, so last few things. What does the roadmap really look like for you? Number one, know your target audience. Find a target audience worksheet and go and get it complete. Know them really well. Make sure you know the psychology behind them, not just the demographics. And I want you to be aware of this. Go watch my other video talking about like my content marketing strategy. Okay? You don't want to just be marketing to someone who's qualified. For example, with me, online coaches between 3 to 10K a month, qualified. Cool. But I'm marketing to the person who wants my lifestyle and relates to my values and morals. So know the values and morals of your target audience. I don't work with anyone who's like the devil. I only work with people who are God-given and God-willing, right? I don't work with anyone who's just in it for money. I work for people who are in it for skills that acquire the money. So they know they're building skills. I work with people who want to become the 2.0 version of themselves and they're serious and committed, not the lazy people. See what I'm saying? Find out who you want to work with and who you don't. It makes it 10 times easier to disqualify those people on the phone. Okay? Next thing, build out your offer and make sure it's a painkiller, resellable offer. Painkiller, retention based, okay? Make it so irresistible. If you want a resource on that, go Alex Hormozy it and go to acquisition.com and go to the $100 million offers. There's a free course on it, or you can buy the book. It's like $1. So go have fun with that. After you do that, you have an offer to sell. Go start connecting with people. Go start handshaking your target audience. Find where they hang out, connect with them, consistently connect with them, or pay for ads to get them to be brought to you into your social media channels. And make sure your social media channel is all pretty. Look at my Instagram and model it. Nurture them. Post content, not all the time, but powerful, potent content consistently that speaks to your dream client psychology. Go post that. Post on your Instagram stories. Post on YouTube. Then have these assets, these YouTube assets, or something that you can give that's of value to those ideal clients. Get in a DM conversation with them. Get on a phone call with them. Use the Nor Prosperity phone setting playbook. You'll have it. Go set appointments with these people before you bring them on a sales call. Then get them on a sales call and go freaking grab cash. Rinse and repeat. I do this all the time. I went from 0 to literally 10 grand in 15 days, and it's recurring. I went to $20,000 a month. You can start from 0 and you can grab 10 grand this month. Seriously. So duplicate that. It's just dependent right now on how many people you're going to connect with that are ideal fits, how good your sales skills are, and how great your offer actually is. Find that triad. It's going to take some time, but God will give you the alignment. Let me know if that was helpful. The timeline for you is as fast as God wants it for you. Realistically, learn these skill sets. You can do it this month. Trust me. And master everything. And so I see it, depending on when you're starting, anywhere between 3 months, maybe more, maybe less. You'll have access to your first $10,000 month. Let me know if it was helpful. Go leave a comment down below. And check out the other videos on the channel too if you guys want more help with the other data as far as everything goes. But aside from that, love you guys, and we'll speak soon. Peace.